I trust. Uh, uh, you may have read already somewhere in something like in God we trust. I'm not going to talk about exactly this matter, but I want to bring you about matter about this concept, trust. Well, that's uh, first. First, we are all brothers. I'm talking to human being, of course, not that shit. That may see, may, you may think they are humans. They are mafia, satanic mafia. They are shit. Well, moving on. We live in yeah, we live in a situation where um, I've been talking about this. We live in a final judgment. And, there is a process, and around this we have some kind of influence on the Libra side. The sign of Libra is somehow, of course, more some than others, but everyone basically has with good influence. Um, it depends on each person, of course. I'm not going to what also this matter. Just to remind you that God wins today in favor somehow. It doesn't matter. What really matters is something like we are all brothers. But there is something here we need to understand what really this is about. And there are people, no matter what side it is, that they are chosen. Yeah, that people are special. They've been fighting this shit for everybody, like me. And so, no, let's move on. Uh, uh, this is all about care. Uh, and so, what I'm bringing is about that, to this concept. People need to understand, because there is something really important to understand, which is what is exactly the truth and what is exactly other concepts like legitimacy, what is really about citizenship, and what is social contract. See, because there is a relation, no matter what people may think. The problem is people understand or not. That is the thing. Because when people don't know about whatever, they may be used by this ship, the system, against them and against the others. Because they don't know. Ignorance is fabricated by the system to use it to feed the system. So people basically are feeding the evil because they don't know. They think, of course, they are led to think that it's the opposite. It's so good. So people should use it, should, well, should do their work, basically around their nature, around spirituality, words, about the truth, looking for the truth, and not accepting other than that. And I can say right now, everything is changing and will change. And in the future, we will have spirit law, not this shit. But let's see. Trust is the illusion through the system works. And so you should trust what really deserves to be trusted. You should do your work in order to understand that you should or not trust. But you live in an illusion. So you will do the opposite because you don't know. You know, in English it's not that easy to put things in order like people. What are people? See, what is your mistake here? You're not talking to children. You're not talking to the ancient people. You're talking to who should be in that way. Doesn't matter exactly if he is a citizen or should be a citizen, or those that in that way of working to that, which is another matter I want to bring you in more detail with course, not this one. Um, now, you see, what is at stake here is the system is a fraud. And that's why the system works in this way. Like creating an illusion through uh, things like uh, leading people to think that they are cultivating whatever, or maybe through religion, the idea of you know, I, oh boy, names, memory, names. I just talked about this. I forgot again. Um, spiritual. That is the idea of self to people. So it's all bullshit. The same in everything. Everything you can think. School, science, politics, everything. Economics, whatever. Everything. They lead you to think in a certain way, which is the wrong way, always. And so you are led to um, believe, just believe, not knowing you have never proof, a real proof of whatever may be the case. Just like science, you have no proof at all, whatever may be the situation. You are led to believe in bullshit because everything is prepared and the theory modes always in them. There's an organization that decides what you should think or not, what is right to think or not. So you have no choice. See, it's a scheme. So until where you can put your question, you cannot. If you have no how to even question whatever, you have to accept somehow. Or, well, and then it's everything you said. If you put yourself in a opposite situation, you are pointed like you are crazy. And so, see, you are led to accept and obey that you have no other way, you have no choice, you have nothing to work on the opposite sides. You have no where to put a question, whatever question, even the simple thing. Uh, Imagine where can you complain whatever the situation may be. No, there is nothing. There is an illusion. If you think you can complain some um, about whatever, um, some way, like through the idea of politics, forget it. You are led always to the same shit. Like uh, the system is representative, and so there is a power that is shows and so to decide things and that's it. You have no choice. So you may can manifest yourself in the street, but you may are need to manifest in the same way, like waiting for some somebody, some entity to represent you to, uh, you know, to hurt your voice. Forget it. But you can do that, and you should do that, of course. But you need to understand the right way what is that. And then the right way is like you should go to the streets and help the others to help to understand what is in stake, helping the others to gain consciousness and, and then so they can take the right position. That is the thing, you see. And not only that, because there is a situation you need to understand, which is simulation. Because what is at stake if we are talking about this world is the social matter, social interest, the common interest of human beings. This world is, yeah. So you see, this has to do with the relation, which is social contract, which is about the duty of citizenship, which is about participation. Everybody, in this case, every citizenship have this in first place, which is the duty of look for consciousness in order to participate, in order to help one each other. If you don't know, you can do nothing. And you should do nothing because you don't know what to do. And if you try that situation, you may do what you shouldn't. You see? So it's simple. You need to understand what is at stake. So you see, people are trusting what they shouldn't. Doesn't matter what. You see, science, politics, whatever. Forget it. It's all a scheme. It's all bullshit. You shouldn't trust the need to look for what you should and demand is truth. Demand, in this case, we are talking about politics because it's the social matter that is at stake. And what is at stake here? You see, you need to demand your space is citizenship. That is not what the system says people. No way. You cannot, as a citizen, you cannot be represented, and you are not represented. And again, everything has to do with election, and above all, everything has to do with consciousness. No one can touch this consciousness is about each other. See, each person that may be in that situation needs to do their own work. No one can do that for you. No one can represent you. No one. And no one can claim that at above you as their, this nature. Citizenship is a condition, not nature, not a thing that they may say that is this or that. Well, they have make people's minds everywhere, in every way, like school. Children are receiving shit from their teachers about this. Everything. Media are always trying to lead you to think shit. But what is this reality, what is life, and so on. And in the end, what they are saying is life is shit. You are shit. and you should be eating shit. Because you deserve shit. Of course, they don't say that. But what they are doing is putting people in that way. So people know nothing. People that are doing the opposite of what they should, and so on and so on. And so, see, what people deserve? Shit, because they shouldn't put themselves in that position. They should try to understand things, gain consciousness. And so now imagine a situation like yesterday or 2 days ago. I call the attention of a policeman because of their behavior. There is a distance to the car passing, to bike people. So the police passed through me when I was driving my bike. Uh, I don't know, maybe 40 centimeters or so. Doesn't matter. It's really close already. Yes, of course, situations really worse than that. But anyways, the thing here is this police thing should know that is plays a role. So it should act like that, being the example, you know. And I had to uh, tell you this. You see, they are working like they impose the law that may serve them somehow to the others. And today, they basically are not doing, basically not applying the law, which means they are working on the opposite of what they should. See, it's all about crime. They are in crime. They are serving crime. They are feeding the agenda of that is about creating chaos to then claim the power in position. Well, through military already talked about this. Well, you see, um, and then what we have is an example. Doesn't matter if we are talking about police or lawyers or judges. Every um, everything you can think about this, which is about the idea of justice. It's an illusion. It's fake. The system is working on crime. They serve crime. See, that's why um, judges and lawyers in court use the black, because they are showing the symbol what, what they serve, which is the occult satanic power, satanic agenda. You see, and then what we have is a system that operates through the idea that is legitimate. It's fake. There's no legitimacy. And, and worse than that, because you see, the way this operates is like they claim um, the right to work under a power, like they apply some like rule based on the power they are invested to serve what you see. So they act like corporations. They are complicity on people, like the idea that I've been saying, like the concept doctor, the idea of a kind of representativeness of the system, like the needs of the system. See? So, to system works need to obey this order, the order, which is shit, the representative shit idea that is around this kind of way, which is about around the power through like degrees, graduations, like you know, who is above who, you need to obey this and so on. You see, then what's happening is you have no how to claim whatever may be the situation. Have know how to defend yourself from this. You see, they simply do whatever they want because they can. It's a scheme. It's a monstrosity. People have no idea what they are allowing. So people deserve what? Yeah. Again, you see, this is really serious. People need to understand what is mistake and put themselves in the right position. And so they need to take this possibility of trust and say, oh, no way, I don't trust this shit. No way. You see? And so they cannot have excuse because if you are a citizen, you have to claim what really this is about. You need to claim what really is politics. Your space is citizen. You see? Because the law must be worked with you. No one can be representing you. No one. Doesn't matter if he is a good guy or not. Doesn't matter. You cannot expect things working this way. Like, well, we may be lucky with this or something like that. What? Lucky? See, that is not what really you should think. So, so you see, you need to realize really what trust is about and put yourself in the right position. Yeah. Trust what you should, not in something that you may be told that you should. See, you need to start thinking for yourself, really. Uh, and so I think the message, it's okay. Uh, and again, keep well. Till next one.